All right, so they told you college was the only path to success, but guess what? They lied. My name's Tom McCullough. I'm back with you, keeping the chair warm while Gary jets off to celebrate a true Patriots milestone birthday. It's a historic event that you can watch live right here on Saturday. So listen closely, because what's happening in workshops and welding bays across America is nothing short of revolutionary. And while universities pump out gender study graduates with six-figure debt, a new generation just discovered something beautiful. Their hands can build empires. The federal government just made a move that changes everything. Free money for real skills. And that's blow torches instead of safe spaces, paychecks instead of protest signs. From Austin to upstate New York, from Girl Scouts to grown men, Americans are done begging for jobs. They are creating them. Go ahead and keep watching, guys. All right, so if you're getting close to retirement or just thinking ahead, you've probably done a solid job of saving. But here's something that most people don't consider. How much of that money is just sitting in cash? It might feel safe, but holding too much cash can guarantee one thing. You're losing purchasing power. Inflation eats away at it, and the dollar's value, it keeps slipping. That's why more people are looking at real assets like physical gold and silver to protect their savings. And one company that makes it easy, Noble Gold Investments. You can buy gold or silver coins or bars and have them shipped to your home or stored securely. It's a smart way to convert cash into something that actually holds value. Noble Gold is fair, transparent, and they don't pressure you. Just solid information and real options. So go ahead and visit nextnewsgold.com and get signed up, guys. All right, listen up. While professors preach pronouns, real Americans, we grab wrenches. While universities collapse under woke weight, trade schools expose with purpose. The federal government just cracked open Pell Grants for warriors who build with their hands, not loans, free money. For welders, plumbers, electricians, the forgotten sons of forgotten fathers who knew that sweat builds nations. Austin, Texas leads the charge, and watch how SkillPoint Alliance transforms lives in weeks, not years. No safe spaces here, just sparks, sweat, and six-figure futures. And this is what winning looks like. Let's go ahead and take a look.
More people can now get money from the federal government to help them pay for workforce training courses. The expansion of Pell Grants came as part of the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. Our Jayla Washington shows us how it'll impact our area.
Students have been getting technician, plumbing, electrical, and manufacturing training at the SkillPoint Alliance in Austin for more than 30 years.
We're looking for the key features.
But for the first time, getting more people on track to become certified might be a little easier.
As many of our students come from poverty, they are looking for an opportunity to get out of the situation that they're in.
There will now be extra financial help for workforce training like this. Eligible people can apply for Pell Grants, the largest federal aid grant program, which was before now reserved solely for undergraduate students.
But we can.
And it's expected to make a big impact on the Austin area job force.
There's about 10,000 workers needed per year, every single year, and we're only filling about 6,000 of those jobs collectively.
The Pell Grant expansion is something the Austin Community College is trying to spread the word about, while also reassuring its Pell Grant students that they will not be losing their financial aid.
There were no changes to the Pell Grant in terms of enrollment intensity, and I know a lot of our students had been worried about that.
In the meantime, workforce programs that are 8 to 14 weeks are expected to see enrollment spikes, according to SkillPoint's CEO.
It's creating generational wealth is what we really are targeting to help our students to really make an impact.
Jayla Washington, KXAN News.
And this is one of the coolest things that the Trump administration has done. They're helping build generational wealth, not generational debt. 8 to 14 weeks from poverty to power. That's the promise, and that is the path. And look at these numbers, guys. 10,000 workers are needed yearly. Only 6,000 slots filled. You know what that means? Leverage. Power, the ability to name your price because you possess what they desperately need, and that's skill. But it gets better. Upstate New York, dawn breaks on young lions learning mechatronics, $23 to $30 an hour. First year, fresh out of high school. That's incredible. Watch these kings in training master the machines that run the world, guys. Check this out.
6:37 this morning, an Earn As You Learn apprenticeship program is now underway at Genesee Valley BOCES.
Seniors are being put through a 6-week boot camp that'll give them the tools they need to be equipped for the world of mechatronics and welding. Chris Lopez is live there this morning, finding out what the students are learning. Chris, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, $23 to $30 an hour is the range for anyone that is in their first year of being a mechatronicist, I would say, which is pretty good. Fresh out of high school, 18 years old, you're making the big bucks like that. But first, you have to go through a boot camp, which means first you have to get through Mr. Rich Monroe's program here for the mechatronics. This program, how long is it, would you say?
How long does it last for this year?
Yes.
Well, it lasts 7 weeks. It's 6 weeks of training, but I have to take a week off in the middle to do a different camp that I do. But it's 6 weeks of training, 96 hours.
So 6 weeks of training. Mechatronics is computer engineering. It involves a bunch of disciplines in there.
A bunch of stuff, yeah.
How do you decipher within those 6 weeks what they need to know versus what they're probably going to learn on the job and something you don't have to waste an hour on?
Well, it's all basics. I mean, right from the beginning, there's a lot of safety involved. These guys get certified with a 10-hour OSHA safety instruction for general industry and construction, so they have those options to take that, put that on their resume.
That is just so cool, guys. They get 96 hours of training, OSHA certification, and that's real credentials, not like participation trophies like most kids are used to getting now. These young men don't need trigger warnings. They pull triggers on nail guns and they build America. And Mr. Rich Monroe speaks truth. Basics, they matter. Safety first. Electrical theory, pneumatics, mechanical systems, the fundamentals that separate boys from men and victims from victors. So AC/DC trainers, multimeters, series circuits, this isn't abstract theory from tenured fools. This is a practical power, the kind that lights cities and moves mountains. Watch them work, no phones, no distractions, just focus. Let's go ahead and take a look.
But it starts with basics of safety and electrical, and learn a little bit about pneumatics, a little bit about mechanical, so that they can go out there and have the fundamental skills to be able to function in any of our applications.
And the students right now, we got them out bright and early. What are they working on right now? These are switchboards?
Well, these are trainers, and this is the thing they're working on is called an AC/DC trainer, so they're learning the fundamentals of AC and DC theory. Okay. So series parallel circuits, they're learning how to use multimeters. Right now they're on a multimeter trainer, so they're learning how to test voltage, how to test current, how to put a current in series with a load to be able to understand how the meter works.
You need any type of experience to get into this program, any type of prerequisites? So some of these kids, fresh like me, don't know anything about this?
Well, it does help to have good math background. Okay. They should know some algebra and good reading skills. There's a lot of interpretation to learn technical language. So this is what I'm doing, is I'm testing their aptitude for the academics that are going to be involved in this trade.
And then when are they graduating from this program?
They'll be done the 21st of August.
21st of August. We're going to remain here throughout the morning, learning about the mechatronics program, going into the welding program and learning about that in the Fox Rochester hour, as well as ARC Rochester. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss that. Back to you guys in studio.
Very cool. These kids, they're making big bucks.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to learn so much, too.
I know.
This is great.
Very nice. Good stuff, Chris. Thank you.
And it's so crazy. August 21st, they graduate, and August 22nd, they earn more than their philosophy professor. And that's the timeline of transformation. So down in Woodville, Texas, something beautiful blooms. Carmelo Castle, 18 years old, already working second-year tradesman level, first in Texas to pass the state plumbing exam straight from high school. And watch this young king claim his throne, guys. Check this out.
And a Woodville ISD program is paving the way for future plumbers. The high school's plumbing program gives kids hands-on experience, which prepares them for the real world. Carmelo Castle is the first graduate to meet all the criteria and to excel in the workforce. 12 News reporter Spencer Plato got to talk to him and the instructor, who says the district hopes this is really going to inspire others to join the program, right?
That's right, Jordan. The Woodville High School plumbing program is only 4 years old. This past May, they celebrated their first graduate and the first in Texas to pass the state exam straight out of a high school plumbing program and to go straight to work.
Push it hard, remember. It gave me a chance to actually step up in life.
At just 18 years old, Carmelo Castle is already working at a second-year tradesman level. It's all thanks to the training he received through Woodville High School's plumbing program.
The fact that I'm so young doing this stuff, I mean, you know, average teenagers are partying and stuff and all that. See, I had to actually be the separate one of the group.
Castle is the first graduate from the new plumbing program. He's also the first in Texas to finish a high school plumbing program and pass the state exam. Now he works for Local 68 Plumbing.
I was so used to it as soon as I went in, to where like it didn't really affect me.
That's so awesome to see, guys. It really is. And he said average teenagers have a hard time with interrogating. And that's his words, not mine. But Carmelo isn't average. He's exceptional because he chose tools over TikTok. And the numbers, they don't lie. Average plumber age, 43. Average apprentice, 37. We're watching an entire generation of craftsmen prepare to retire with no one to replace them. Crisis? It's an opportunity, guys. Check this out.
This is our shop area right here. It's a large shop. But we have this area here primarily for my class, which is the plumbing class.
John Bunker is the Woodville High School plumbing instructor. He says the program helps students get a head start on their careers with hands-on experience.
For them to be able to go through a class such as this and then qualify right away to be able to go and take their plumbing tradesman exam, and if they pass, they have a license in their pocket.
Bunker says the demand for plumbers is increasing in the Gulf Coast region.
The average age of licensed plumbers is 43, and the average age of apprentices is 37. So we need younger people coming into the workforce, or we're going to have some problems.
Castle says he's grateful for the program, and he believes there's value in taking a different path.
Like, you can't really follow the same crowd all day and then knowing that you're not going to get anywhere.
Bunker says they expect 3 Woodville High School students to take the state plumbing exam this upcoming school year. In the studio, Spencer Plato, 12 News.
Great to see them finding success. Spencer, thank you.
All right, so 3 more students take their state exams this year, and 3 more warriors join the ranks. And that's 3 more reasons the establishment trembles. They hate seeing us do this stuff. And the daughters, and they're not sitting idle. Kansas City Girl Scouts were picking up welding torches. No fear, just fire. Watch these young queens conquer what soft men call dangerous. Let's check this out.
We know Girl Scouts have strong sales skills because we're all walking away with cookies, cinnamon, Samoas, I want them all. But these Kansas City Scouts are also breaking out the welding torch.
I know that's right. It's hard to say no, right? KSHB 41 reporter Todd Palmer shares their voices and their skills tonight.
A new world of possibilities opened up for the Girl Scouts who took part in the MCC Power Up Trade Skills Camp this week across Kansas City.
Here you go.
Zion Porter is no stranger to DIY projects around the house with her dad.
Even when we were younger, he'd take me to Home Depot, and they have like the little Saturdays where you could go in and build stuff with your parents. So I mean, I've been building stuff ever since I was little.
But the MCC camp allowed her to see trade skills in a new light.
I feel like it was just the fact that I was around other females, and then also just like the bonding of it as well. It showed me what I can do more with myself as well and what I'm capable of, and that made me really happy.
That's so cool. I was too nervous, and last year's excuse becomes this year's conquest. And guys, that's growth, that's courage, and that's American. Zion Porter speaks wisdom. I've been building since I was a little. Home Depot Saturdays with Dad. Now she builds futures. From working class to the workshop floor. The pipeline of prosperity. Check this out.
Porter attended her first trades camp last summer. It inspired her to take a woodworking class at Raytown High last year.
I went into this not knowing that I was gonna like it as much as I did, and I actually fell in love with it. That did not come out as bad as I thought it would.
She returned this summer brimming with confidence.
Oh, so much more confident.
Growing confidence was a theme among returning campers, including Callie Smalley.
I did it. The flower was pretty easy. I just didn't do it last year because I was too nervous to do it to see if I would get burnt or not.
There you go.
Like Zion did it, so like I knew how it goes now. So now I know that I'm not going to be afraid of something that doesn't really hurt you. That looks good.
It's perfect.
In Kansas City, Todd Palmer. KSHB 41 News.
Welding is not easy. I've tried it and I'm terrible at it. And she got perfect flowers from welding torches. That's beauty from brutality, creation from chaos. These girls don't need safe spaces. They create dangerous spaces where excellence lives. And here's the revolution they fear. No more debt slavery, no Marxist indoctrination, no victim mentality, just skills, just pride, and just Americans doing what Americans do, building greatness with their bare hands. And the expansion of Pell Grants to trade schools isn't policy, it's prophecy. The awakening of a sleeping giant. Millions of young Americans rejecting the college con for construction sites. And think about it. Gender studies degree, $200,000 in debt, zero job prospects, and an infinite bitterness. With a welding certification, that's zero debt, instant employment, and infinite possibilities. The choice is binary, victory or victimhood. And the elite panic because they know what's coming. A generation that doesn't need their approval. Workers who can't be controlled. Citizens who build their own futures instead of begging for handouts. This is a counter-revolution. Not with rifles, but with riveters. Not with manifestos, but with multimeters. Not with protest, but with production. So if you guys got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is coming up. So, this is bigger than job training. This is the resurrection of American masculinity and the rise of capable women who don't need feminism. They need flame torches. While colleges produce casualties, trade schools forge warriors. While universities teach victimhood, workshops teach victory. Every spark from a welder's torch illuminates the lie they sold you. College isn't the path, it's the trap. The real American dream lives in calloused hands and sweat-stained shirts. It breathes in machine shops and construction sites where pronouns don't matter, but production, it does. The establishment trembles because they can't control people who control their own destiny. You can't indoctrinate someone who's building their future with their bare hands. You can't enslave somebody who creates their own paycheck. So here's my question. Should we redirect all federal education funding from woke universities to trade schools? Yes or no? Light up those comments, guys. Let us know on that, please. Grab your American Badass gear from our shop and show them you build, not beg. Again, Tom McCullough reporting. God bless.